Welcome back. Silver Ferns shooter Solonema Maria Tutaia is taking a break from all remaining netball this year following a devastating World Cup loss to the dominant Australian Diamonds. Tutaia, who celebrated 10 years and 100 test caps with the Ferns during the tournament, says she needs a mental and physical break from the sport. She spoke exclusively to 60 Minutes about the loss, why she needs the break, her plans for the future, and she revealed a secret training regime that helps to keep her focused and fighting fit.
Now, do any of you know how to crack eggs?
Oh, me.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Born Solonema Maria Tutaia, the girl from Tokoroa is the youngest of 7.
I would call myself a Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen without the swearing, but I'll be the Samoan version. Female. Just without the cooking, right? Just without the cooking? Yeah, just without the cooking.
We know her as the star shooter of the Silver Ferns, but to those who know her best, she's just Neymar. At 28, she still lives at home with her mum, dad, sister and 3 nieces.
Pretty much, I'm the youngest, but these guys come to me for advice all the time.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
It's a happy, busy, noisy household.
Okay, now, Neymar's turn.
Hold on to everything first.
Oh my God. Hey, that'll never happen again.
It has always encouraged sporting excellence.
I remember when I was about 8 years old, we were watching Australia play New Zealand, and I turned around and I said to Mum and Dad that I wanted to be a Silver Fern, and you know, Mum and Dad instantly thought, oh, that's right, Maria, dreams are for free, not knowing that it would actually come true. So, yeah, it's always been a huge dream of mine.
A dream that came true when Tutaia was snapped up by the Ferns 10 years ago at just 18.
Yes, she's doing well. Yeah, I'm proud of her. Yeah, I'm really proud.
Her family was sidelined at the recent World Cup loss, going down to Australia 58-55.
I always said that this was going to be my last World Cup or pinnacle event, and I, like every other girl, well, the rest of the team, we would have liked to finish it on a high.
Oh, the Ferns are going to ask themselves, where was this intensity in the first quarter?
Even when there was I think it was about 49 seconds to go, I still knew that we still had it. But obviously we left our run too late, and I guess in those moments they really sting you really bad.
A triple crown for the Diamonds!
It's the 3rd time Tutaia has been in a World Cup final against Australia, the 3rd time they lost.
You can go away, like even though it's hard, we lost. Well, we didn't lose, we got silver, which is still really good. I had a great time. The memories that I will take from Sydney 2015 World Champs will stay with me for a long time, and they're great memories too, so that's what I wanted, so big tick. Big tick. Yeah.
What do you do after a game like that night or the next day?
Open a bottle of tequila.
Her return to top form after a devastating ankle injury last year was the result of hard work and commitment.
And what a moment for Maria Tutaia. She's on court for her 100th test.
And her personal performance at the World Cup, where she clocked up 100 test caps for the Ferns, one of the tournament highlights.
That day couldn't be more perfect. Yes, I was in Sydney, I would have liked to be at home, but to have my family there, the group that we had in the Silver Ferns, they made it extremely special. In one of the team huddles when I came onto the court, Laura said, you know, normally you say 1, 2, 3 team or let's kill them or something or whatever. But Laura said Ria, and that was huge. Like I know it's something so small, but something like that really hit home for me.
At 1.88 metres tall or 6'3", Tutaia was always going to stand out.
In anything you do, I guess you'd want to make the most of whatever attribute or asset that God has blessed you with. And my parents, they always brought us up to be proud of who we are.
You put yourself out there. You're in the spotlight a lot.
Mum and Dad have always said, grab each opportunity with two hands. If you believe that it's a good one, in your heart of hearts that you do believe that it's a good one. And I guess, I guess the nipple shot with Women's Day. Oh God, that was tough. Dad got the shotgun out for a few minutes, and to calm him down. My mother did.
Did you learn from that?
I did learn from that, and I guess for me it's also a reflection of them. I'm always wanting to put a positive message out to young women, and especially Polynesian women, that it's okay to show not too much skin, but to put yourself out there. Yeah,
helps pay your bills.
Yeah, yeah, helps women, pays for the corned beef every Sunday.
Sometimes things get misconstrued though, don't they? You make a joke about a Tinder app and signing up.
Oh my gosh, and for socks that
wearing compression
people
socks
have been wearing for a lifetime, but mine were just a little bit longer. Yes, there is that side of it, and I mean, I guess with me, sometimes I don't have a filter, so I do get myself in trouble in terms of the whole Tinder thing, but that's just part of the job.
It was a joke, let's just clarify
Mate,
that.
it's totally a joke. I am not on Tinder.
Is it tricky to make a living as a professional netballer, and is that perhaps why you do take all these other opportunities?
It is tough, but netball has come a long way. We can't splurge out on luxurious items like some of the All Blacks do, which they like to tend to post up, which gets quite annoying because it's like, man, I train the same hours and just as hard, and it's different for them. They're a global sport and we're not, but these opportunities arise, and like I said before, I make the most of them, and it puts food on the table. Yeah.
Her high profile, coupled with a pivotal shooting role, means she has to be more than just physically strong.
What do you say to young girls that come up to you and perhaps want to be like you?
Mate, don't be a shooter. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be a shooter. No, there's, you would have to be totally, obviously you got to get the goals in, but mentally tough.
Yeah.
All people remember are missed goals and percentages. No, but seriously, don't be a shooter.
Helping her keep focused on court is something she's working on off it, a love of another sport, Muay Thai.
So today we're just going to do a little bit of training. All right, we're going to train with the Thai trainer. He's going to teach you some things, polish up your technique.
Polish up my technique. I don't have any.
Well, this is the house, so this is the home of Muay Thai.
This will be very interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be a good day. Have some fun.
Tutaia is under the watchful eye of former boxer and Muay Thai trainer Simon Rothwell.
Very, very interesting.
She first stepped into the ring after last year's ankle injury in the Commonwealth Games left her sidelined and increasingly frustrated.
What did she come to you like post the Commonwealth Games?
Flat. Had questions in her head and in her heart from a spiritual aspect or an emotional aspect. She was still dealing with the injury, so we had to work around that, hence why it was more boxing at first. She wasn't able to elevate and push off her foot with the plantar fasciitis injury that she had. But we worked around it, and yeah, I think she's gotten a lot out of it.
What's she like to train?
Hard work. She's tall. She's a lot of fun. She gives me just as much grief as I give her, so she's got banter, which I like. But she's good. She's got a natural athlete. She's so easy to teach, to give the technique, and she remembers it really, really well. So it's easy to teach someone like that, but her height, that's the difficulty, me being 5'8" and her being 6'3".
Rothwell has brought his tall student to Phuket in Thailand to understand the deepest side of the martial art that's both mentally and physically challenging.
Oh my God, this is an experience and a half. I tell you, I never ever thought that I would be here doing this. It's a very, very cool experience.
Rothwell says Muay Thai is making Tutaia a tougher opponent on the netball court.
When you watched her playing the World Cup, what did you see in her?
Heart. It was really good to see her actually really amped and see her push She was trying to push her team, and she's got some leadership qualities now that she's starting to show.
Why? What do you love about it?
What I love about it, it's just different. This is something that is totally out of my comfort zone. People do say that I am cool, calm and collected on court, but there is a little savage inside of me.
Yeah, little
talk to
boy.
Sai, he knows. I feel sorry for him. I chuck a few F-bombs here and there when I train with him, but Muay Thai isn't about just smashing and punching the shit out of your opponent. It's, you know, being able to keep this compact and really concentrate on, you know, your technique, and I guess you want to play mind games with the other person as well. And in netball, you try and do that, but in this environment, it's just uno, dos. That's it.
The Thailand escape has also given Tutaia some rare time on her own, a chance to reflect on a challenging year.
I would replay, I'd redo that whole tournament all over again, even if we had the same result, just to be able to enjoy the moments that we made, and, you know, the history that we made as well, and to have all the support of New Zealand back us all the way.
She's opted out of this month's Constellation Cup and all netball for the rest of the year.
What next for Solanaima Maria Tutaia?
Yeah, oh look, just revive and refresh and get back on the netball wagon and enjoy the rest of this year. It hasn't been all roses and daisies, but I'm very happy with what I've achieved, what the Silver Ferns have achieved and accomplished. I'm very, very proud of that. It's been fun, so 2016, watch out.